One of the groups some of us have with Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the fact that he built men instead of systems. And I've been saying it. You are saying you are building, and the people who are always trying to justify, to say, oh, he has built men, he built this one. Of what use? I've been asking that question. Of what use are those men he built to the general populace? I don't understand. And from my own point of view, he was just grooming all those ones for a time like this when he wants to become president, so that he will have all of them around that will be able to project his own ambition. But see what is happening now. Can you imagine? Instead of them to build system, they will be building individuals, and that is what is giving us problem as a country. We don't have system in place, but one person will be so powerful, and that's why you see our system of government. President will so much have power that in everything he has control over everything. That's the way they have structured it. Now they will tell you Tinubu is building. He built a lot of men. See all of them now. Who would have thought that Aregbesola could mock Tinubu to that level without looking back? You can imagine. They will conspire. See now their conspiracy, and they are coming together now. God has scattered it. All of them that have put Nigerians into this situation we found ourselves, they will be disgraced. All of them will be disgraced. You can imagine. Build system, no. Build this, and they just want to have their own cabals. They will be the one, oh, they are the one in charge. They are ruling. Big men, men of authority, at the expense of other people's lives, at the detriment of other people's lives. Now, instead of him to build system, he built men. Tinubu had the chance to turn Lagos around, but chose to invest heavily in building political followers. Exactly. And that is why you hear Aregbesola saying that, he wants to be God. He wants to make himself God. And they have told God to bring him down. You can imagine, those are weighty words. You know, all this while we've been hearing since last year or so that there's this rancor around them, within them. They will come and say it's a lie. Just like Oshomole and Obaseki that time. But when the time got, when it reached, they couldn't hide it again. That is exactly what is happening. All of a sudden, boom, Aregbesola started opening a lot of things to the extent of mocking him. Of course, Tinubu's head, what people are not mocking him, but what people are saying is that go and sit down. You are not fit. You are not fit. Health-wise, go and relax. We have heard a lot of prophecies. They say, I beg you, they are prophets of doom. But see what is happening. Is it not evident to everybody? But those who are ready to bury his ambition, who are ready to finish him, they will be cheering him on. You are good to go. Of course, maybe you might not even listen to them, because some people are saying, why is it that those who are around him cannot even tell him that, Oga, you can't do this thing. Go and take care of your head. Maybe they will tell him, but he will not want to listen. So they want to tell him what he wants to hear. And, just like a Pharaoh, until he will drown, until Pharaoh drowned with his cohorts. That was before the Israelites could have peace. If they don't get to the level of no return, they will not have sense. Build system is a lie. They want to build men so that they will continue to help you. Political followers. Don't get me wrong. I never said he did bad, but he will agree with me that today, before you remember Baba Lateef Jakonde's commissioner for works or education, you would have made mention of Jakonde schools, Jakonde estates. So mention a few. That is a system. That is a system. One of the reasons Tinubu decided to empower these men is because of his lifelong ambition, exactly, of ruling his nation or this nation. That hour is here now, but where are the men he toiled hard to build at the detriment of systems that will serve the old generality of the people? The men are now acting like men, denying Tinubu left, right, and center. You see, we are not saying all of them will be ingrates. We are not saying that. We are not saying some of them don't have genuine reasons to part ways with their benefactor. We are not saying, what we are saying is that investing in men is good, but not only with the sole intention of paying you back or watching your back. When you build a system that favors everyone, your name will be on the lips of everyone, even as you choose some people who will be in your circle and nurture them to greatness. You would have done that side by side. You are building the system and you are also building your few men. But greed, not, but where are they today? Every time we talk about the first is canvassers will tell you is doing, you know how many men Tinubu made. Very, very unreasonable statements, irritating statements. Is that enough a yardstick to hand a notion over to him? How was the electricity issue solved by his control over Lagos State? How was erosion, traffic congestion, ease of doing business, security resolved in his domain? These are the issues we need to discuss, not his prowess in making a pure water seller become commissioner for works. A governor and then a minister, you can imagine, a pure water seller. We dare ask, after all this, what happened? The bearded Eastern Yoruba man acted like the typical man he is, build men, but prioritize system and people. When men act like men, the majority of people you serve through good system won't betray you. Exactly. Exactly, they won't betray you. They think they are wise. Penny wise, pounds foolish. You see? Tinubu built nobody. That's their own problem. Whether he beats all of them or not, they will tell you that, oh, this one is biting the finger that fed him. He built nobody. Does he send Fashola, Ambode, Oshibajo, Aregbesola to school? The answer is no. When he was a governor, he needs commissioner, brilliant people, and he employed them. They made Tinubu by being loyal and assist him with his wealth. In fact, they made him out of nothing to something today. He has fought all of them because of selfish and greed. So stop talking about he made people. That is what his supporters always saying now. Any little thing, do you know how many people he made? And so what? Has that changed the economy? Eh? Well, the most important thing is leadership is to make sure people are following you. And Tinubu has done that over time. OBJ was a leader too, but you can hardly point at anyone who is his boy or man. Anybody speaking or betraying against Tinubu will certainly receive their wicked rewards. He's receiving his own reward because he built all those men, or according to him or according to them, at the detriment of the majority of the people. You see, if he had done better, forget all those few people, the majority of the people would have stood to support him. But see what we are. I can bet you that Aregbesola will be sorry for his actions very soon. Tinubu is not an ordinary human being. Really, will he be? Na demo him be. Well, Abraham Adesanya made Tinubu to be governor of Lagos under AD. One man single-handedly made Dubai to be where they are today within few years because he has vision and selfless. What stopped Tinubu with all the resources available in Lagos State? What is happening to Tinubu is not usual. Awo, Zik, and others also experienced it in the past. It is human nature at work. Two things I hold against Tinubu: his attitude towards the whole NSAS saga, disgracing somebody out of office for no reason. Aregbe disappointed me on this. Okay, more is coming. Was it not the founders of AD political party that also gave Tinubu chance to emerge as a governor in Lagos State? Of course, now go and ask all this Pade, Banjo, Ayode Banjo, all this Afenifere. But at the end of the day, he turned against them. See what is happening. All of them that contributed to the woes of this country, they will see, they will hear when, they will see Pepe.